Okay, so now I am going to talk a little bit about my experience with the archangel Samael, or the fallen angel Samael, or demon Samael. He's like all of those things. And he's like my favorite of all of these beings. I have a couple of them here. I have, Belial was the first one I came into touch with, and I was alone with him for like 2.5 years. And then the next one I came into touch with was actually Samael, but that was not a pleasant encounter because he just showed up when I was in the bathroom, orgasming, and Belial was abusing me as usual, and Samael just showed up. Just what's it called in English? Like a bastard, like an idiot. Just stole the orgasm. Just stole it, took it away. And then they started messing around in the astral, like playing around with a head instead of a football. They played football with a head insteed, morbidly unpleasant. And I just wanted Samael to go away. I thought I didn't like Belial, and Samael gave the impression of being like Belial, so I just prayed he would go away, and he did. He went away. And then it took like a long time, like a year or so, and I had encounters with other beings close to Belial that he introduced, like Agrat, Malat, and Lilith, and Lucifer, and so on, Paimon. But then after the war in the astral, where Saturn came down with the Galactic Federation and the SWAT team, and the battle that went on, Samael suddenly showed up because I was disputing with Lilith, and she said, you won't be able to resist him, you're gonna fall in love with him, and blah blah blah. And I was just thinking, how the fuck can you be married to this bitch, Lilith? What's wrong with you? There must be something wrong with the Samael. She says I can resist him, but I have no good impression of Samael. He's married to you, Lilith. Why the fuck wouldn't I be able to resist him? But then magically, as they do, he showed up, and he gave a whole nother impression than what he gave the first time. He like blew my mind. He was like sweet. He was actually soft, like softer than Lucifer even. I haven't talked about my encounter with Lucifer yet, but I will at some point. But anyway, he he showed up and he blew my mind. And I mean, I was in and out of relationship with Saturn because I fell in love with him when he came down to like try to rescue me from these beings. And so I fell deeply in love with him. But Saturn has his narcissistic problems and with a love scare, and he can't approach love. And he treated me like shit. And so I was in and out of relationship with him. And so I started to fall in love with Samael, and he fell in love with me, and man, head over heels. And man, that angel he's beautiful. He's so fucking beautiful, man. But the closer I got to him, the more the scareder he got. He couldn't take the pressure of choosing me over his bitch ass wives, like Lilith and Synonym and Agrath. They just got so jealous and bitchy, and they just want to destroy me because I'm beautiful and because I'm a threat to them. The typically low life ass feminine is just an abusive, just abusive bitches who can't tolerate other beautiful women. That's their stance. So they kind of just wanted to destroy the whole thing between me and Saturn, and between me and Samael, and between me and everyone. And Samael, he couldn't stand the pressure. Too weak. He couldn't stand up for me. He wanted to. He tried many times. Many times, actually. He tried to save me from being abused by those bitches. But in the end, he cowered out. He he couldn't choose a human woman over the life he has. It's his security, it's all he knows. So he just did everything to fuck everything up with me. And so it kind of ended there. It aggravated. He got more and more abusive because he couldn't stand up for his love for me. He chose those bitches over me. So that's that. So that's kind of how it ended with him. But man, he's a beautiful, beautiful being. And man, when he decides to switch sides and get rid of his narcissistic programming and just give in to love, he's gonna make a woman so fucking happy. Such a beautiful man, and such a tragic story. Another tragic love story in the astral. But anyway, that's my experience with the archangel Samael, demon Samael, fallen angel Samael, call it what you will. Still my favorite amongst the demons that I have encountered. Even if he failed like a coward in the end, he's still my favorite. So peace to you, Samael. I love you. Even though everything that happened.